I'm Bailey Brown, and today I'm going to tell you about animal rights. Each day, animals are subjected to undeserving cruelty and abuse. Most people do this for money, and I cannot tell you why they do that. Animals feel the same thing we do: anger, fear, happiness, and love. These voiceless creatures are treated wrong each day, and today I would like to talk to you about these reasons and why animals should have rights too. Animal rights is the idea that some or all non-human animals are entitled to the possession of their own lives, and that their most basic interests, such as the need to avoid suffering, should be afforded the same consideration as similar interests of human beings. Advocates oppose the assignment of moral value and fundamental protection on the basis of species membership alone, an idea known since 1970 as species when the term was coined by Richard D. Ryder. Ryder argued that this is a prejudice as irrational as any property or use as food, clothing, research subjects, entertainment, or beasts of burden. Why do we put animals through pain? Why do we abuse them and starve them daily? They're just loving individuals that just want a home. Why is there mean-hearted people in the world that just leave them abandoned? I cannot answer that question, but I know we can put a stop to it. Animal rights has come a long way and is getting better and better. Animals should not have to suffer. Therefore, we should take the consequences, not them. Did you know that there are over 10,000 animal right advocates? Would you consider being one? The advocates believe that the freedom to live a natural life free from human suffering and premature death, it is not about working for equality between human and non-human animals. How is animal rights related to human rights? Since the beginning of recorded history, humans have tried to maintain their dominance over others. As humanity began to grow socially, it became apparent that many feelings were being discriminated against. That is having rights taken away from them. Because of the class to which they belonged, though today there is still prejudice, it is less widespread among many groups of people. For example, it has become a positive value in our culture to against racism and sexism. An amazing aspect of prejudice is that most of us cannot relate to it until it affects us on a personal level, which in many cases is too late to stop them from continuing. There is a saying which reflects this sentiment: when they came for the socialists, I didn't do anything, for I wasn't a socialist. When they came for the gypsies, I didn't do anything, for I wasn't a gypsy. When they came for the Jews, I didn't do anything, for I wasn't a Jew. When they came for me, there wasn't anyone left to do anything for me. In order to help ourselves, we must learn to protect both other humans and non-human animals. How does humanity intend to solve differences among its own species when it cannot learn to make peace with the other animals on Earth? Humans need to start thinking and living in terms of coexistence as opposed to dominance. You certainly do not have to love your neighbors, but you should be able to get along with them. Peace begins with the individuals who make a conscious effort to go through life making at least negative impact possible. In conclusion, we believe that every creature with the will to live has a right to live free from pain and suffering. Animal rights is not just a philosophy. It is a social movement that challenges society's traditional view that all non-human animals exist for human use. As PETA founder Newkirk has said, when it comes to pain, love, joy, loneliness, and fear, a rat is a pig, is a dog, is a boy. Each one values his or her life and fights the knife.